Happy Memorial Day, Encounterers.
Okay, everybody. Sweeping Man's in our house. We found Sweeping Man in our house. What are you doing here?
I'm sewing.
Sewing what? Wait.
Those.
Connection. Boing. Explain to us how to sew.
You take a barbecue skewer and you attach twine to the back of the barbecue skewer.
Like back hair.
Well, you could take a bunch of back hair and tie the back hair together to make the twine, yes.
Yes.
You wrote sea turtles with it?
I actually made a fire escape with it once and escaped from a building that was burning.
Fascinating. You do that and then you just,
That's Houdini worked also.
punch it into the fabric and punch it out of the fabric and just...
But that's not what you're doing.
I'm not sewing.
You hypocrite.
I'm not sewing.
Oh, what are you doing?
Well, I'm making a flag.
Oh, that's not the same.
No,
Okay.
obviously.
Hey, Sweeping Man, what did you do this weekend?
I built a castle.
You what?
Built a castle.
You built a castle.
Built a castle.
Sweeping Man, castles are imaginary. They don't exist. Sweeping Man, what would you do with a castle?
Live in it.
You'd live in
I
it?
have sword duels every day.
What would you call your castle? You have to have a name, right?
I've always wondered where the medieval castle names came from. Like when you watch Game of Thrones and they have Winterfell, I was like, where did that name come from? I get that it's up in the snow region,
Yeah.
but where did you get the fell part? So I always wanted a cool name like that, like a season and then add like a verb to it or something.
Sure.
Like that.
So yours would be like, Autumn Rises. Peter, what would you name your castle?
What?
I just like how alarmed you look every time. Like,
I was deep in thought because this is my first time sewing anything, so I'm really confused and therefore baffled.
so yours,
What was your question?
Your castle would be named Castle BaffleLoft.
That sounds cool. Sure.
Yeah, the Castle BaffleLoft.
It sounds appropriate for me.
What would you name your castle, AJ?
Probably Castle Poo Poo McChoo-Choo. That's actually like the transportation you take to get to my castle. You get on the Poo Poo McChoo-Choo. It's like, Poo Poo! It's like, and it poo-poos away.
What did you do this weekend?
I didn't flush my toilet because our water backed up. So I had a whole weekend of not using the toilet.
Apparently, the average adult human in America poops about 360 pounds a year.
That's super gross. That's like King Hippo from Punch-Out, made of poop. Just a quick note, we also didn't put up iTunes yet on Yoshi. I know it's gonna go up, but you can go subscribe for updates on it, I guess, right now, which is cool. Also, we have a live chat on Saturday, so come visit us! What would you name your castle, if you had one, of course? Sorry, maybe you do. If you have a castle, what is it called? And can I come visit it? Ah, my finger! Oh! Damn!
I would give a nice chunk of money to Random Encounters so they could make a full-length action movie, like Elmo's Fun with Bullets. I would make an alpaca farm. You would cook alpacas? Monster. I'd fund the building of a castle for the Forbidden Forum's members to live in together. How did you know we were going to talk about castles this week? With $1 million, I'd hire a hitman to eradicate Peter. So would I. That guy's lame. I'd build a time machine and probably tear a hole in space-time. Space-time, is that like a brand of pants?
Oh, he got us! Oh, he got us.
What?
Scott got us.
What do you mean?
Sweeping Man. He had the camera just long enough to say, get him on it.
Oh.
That guy. Get.